Right, I am even set up this time, actually. I, for once, did not forget. Neat. All right. Nah, don't need to practice. I'm fine. I'm good, thank you.
Few tales are told of hate.
Music, though, that's what I
Its very
forgot.
name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully. Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
What am I doing?
Heads up. It's got.
Hail, noble.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you. Look who.
Alright, guess today's not a day for going fast. Oh my god. It all feels jank somehow. Maybe I should have done one save state attempt, whatever. Alright, this is not going fast. This gives me time to set up music.
Louts.
Much better.
Who's next? There's only one.
Cast.
I heard about it.
Each exit has its own reward. They're armored. Catholic key. Coin from the dead.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ow, my fault. Whoops.
Anyone else?
Hell yeah.
Appreciate the backup. The underworld's power.
Special palm. Anyway, this run isn't looking too shabby somehow. I mean, I would obviously prefer not to have Artemis in the pool, but I'd say this is fine. Like the strong special is providing a good base, let's say. And I have the cast slot filled as well, meaning I'm guaranteed to get an attack whenever I find one I'm happy with. Damn.
Wonder where I can use this. Kieran's shop.
Yes.
Don't spend it all in one place. It feels
My hands are still a bit frozen.
this is awkward.
Should have warmed up a bit first.
Come on, man.
Your father's
I'll have to go.
a man up. Right there. You've gone out of my room.
My fault. Tiniest bit early.
Impossible.
I did it. The ancient blood.
How did you?
Don't mind me, father. Now we're getting somewhere.
Alright.
Spread this. That's something.
Special.
Must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Interesting.
Burn flingers. One for the stash.
Right, please, get that notification out of my face. Thank you. Steam popped up to show me that Frey's playing Hades 2. Steam, I don't care that Frey's playing Hades 2 right now, please. I should just disable those. Though it does sometimes come in handy, I guess. I don't know. I wish there was a more accessible button than to have to check the settings every time to change that. It's like I'm currently playing a game. I need to see what's happening in the bottom right corner of my screen.
Wave makers. Get dead. So close.
Anyway, attack here is incredible. Sick.
Power, Lord Ares. Maybe I'll get out of here yet. Bone rakers.
I think I skipped mid chop just now. I mean, I missed mid chop this asphodel. At least I don't remember seeing it on any other door. The 3 exits, I believe 19 it was, contained Dio, Artemis, and Ares, so obviously I took Ares. That's the... I think the only other place shop could have been, though.
Skull crushers. Surprise. I'll take it.
Yeah. Yes, please. Hello? I swear I was pressing E, but apparently not. I could swear, I should say.
I'll take this one.
You know,
Aw. Mark in the event I get
Is on.
BP offered, I suppose. Or I could sell I could sell it as well.
Hello?
Solid option as well.
Great. Like that. They absorb my blood.
I have no idea how I keep getting away with these. I should be getting it by so much more. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, I need to like actually lock in though. What is going on? Slam, thank you. God damn it. Well, if I see a single food that I can heal back up almost all the way, I'm fine. Most of the way, if I see a healing item in the Charon shop that's not Sigh.
Can wash away my boons. One more floor.
I have the money to buy food wherever. So Ellie mid shop or Ellie end shop.
The fields of Elysium. Bright swords.
So yeah, that learning fight was terrible.
That eyeball, is that good? That'll keep me going for a bit. Chariots.
The more runs I do of this, the more I feel like I fall off. Like as if playing Fresh File this much made me zone out or something. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 chance of palming the attack here. Actually, no, not 1 in 6. Why am I saying 1 in 2? There are 6 palm choices and 3 of those appear in the menu. Therefore, it's a 2 choose. It's a 6 choose 3, which is equivalent to 1 in 2. Like, same probability.
Why not?
Damn it.
Stronger still. Strongbows. One's rearming. He's fully recovered. What do we have here?
DAO as well. Oh dear.
The Bull of Minos.
Rest in peace, my god pool.
Agreed on.
I will.
Wait.
I will not.
Doing worse.
Whatever, I'll take after party or a cast replacement if I see it.
That was
Hey, there's that.
Well, good news, I suppose. Elysium and Heroes and Sticks probably will not be causing me any problems here. Yeah, neat thing about Rarity After Party is that it essentially secures you getting to that. Whether or not you beat that is a different question. But you are almost guaranteed to get to that. Like, usually if you have After Party and you still die, it's probably a skill issue. And you wouldn't have beaten the run without it anyway.
great shields.
I mean, wouldn't have gotten to that without it anyway. If you managed to die with it. There are, of course, some cases where the room is so incredibly ass and you have pretty low health to where you have like 50 max HP and the room takes all 50 max HP. But those are exceptionally rare. Like, how often are you realistically taking 50 max HP into sticks? Because of stuff outside of your control. Basically never. Like, surely you've come across one takeable heart somewhere at some point in your run. Probably even 2. You just avoided them because you thought the other reward was better.
Another scratch.
Hello? Bruh. No.
Damn it, one's come back. Mine.
Sure. 200 instead of 175, why not? And save the money for either the mid-biome well or stick shop. Surely I'll come across one boon that I can buy somewhere. And if I don't, I'll at least be able to buy some health or pums. That much is sure. My fault. I did have to dash that way though. Ow.
The gods are helping him.
Yep. Easy. Wait, I should open the text file just preemptively.
Never meet your heroes.
I think this run's winning anyway.
Seem to open it. I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Go on and try.
And GG, I win. Probably.
Don't take the train.
Selling this, methinks. Unless transforms this from a 1 in 6 to a 1 in 5. Is it really worth it? Like, having Hunter's Mark would make pressure points a very valuable pick. Whereas without, it's a lot less valuable. Sure, I'll keep it.
I can do this.
I'm not sure what's best there. I think keeping Mark is better, but I might very well be wrong.
Ground floor. Oh no, not this.
If anyone has the math on what would be correct, like just objectively for build consistency purposes, I would like to hear it.
Good. Now I just
Remember, the problem is palm chances versus the chance of getting pressure points and benefiting from that more than the average extra attack damage you're going to get out of it. Okay. That is a Dionysus boon. I'll do this into heart, I think.
should check this way.
I could have bought the heart just now. I'm not sure whether or not I actually plan on taking the Dionysus or anything. Also, I need to stop having my feet be nabbed by rats. Thank you. There we go.
Do that. It's no use. No use.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, it's just a tiny vermin.
Rawr. If you've watched me play on this win streak for a while now, you know the drill. Just keep the gap between you and Tony or some other obstacle, but preferably the gap because it's easiest. And everything will be fine. You have to show yourself occasionally so Tony starts his attack. Otherwise, he will just wait until you come over or come dig towards you. Or just run around aimlessly. Until he picks one of his actions, but I'd say it's simple enough. Like, look at this. This works fine. Perfectly fine until he decides to summon, in which case you need to mix up the strategy a tiny bit. But we'll get to that later. Here I'm going to try to damage a few of the rats more than others. Which I will kill off and leave the others mostly barely alive. My goal will be to kill off the 2 remaining rats after the next summoned by tiny vermin. Tony can only have on jury summon 0 4 rats on the field at a time. Meaning, yeah, see? Only 2 rats spawned this time. Meaning I can finish off those that I barely kept alive earlier and only have to deal with 2 rats at a time. Very useful. Oh, whoops.
Why do these vermin carry a coin?
Yeah, I messed it up. Whatever. But yeah, no, keeping rats alive is very useful if you have low damage. I didn't see he was summoning, I'll be honest. Did not see the scream. Hello? Tony, please, thank you. Okay. Not even close. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll try to keep the other rat alive. I said I'm trying to keep the other rat alive. Damn. Damn. Well, took 1 instance of damage. Hey, Scratch.
So vicious yet so tiny. Hope this can get me out of here.
Yeah,
Looking down those
I'm
paths
pretty
again.
sure Tony spawns 5 rats on JS3, though I might be mistaken. I could swear I could swear that's a mechanic that exists, though.
Which tunnel?
I'm pretty sure Tony and Barge question mark are the only 2 mini bosses that are directly that are affected by jury summons. Might have
Now.
might have to do with the spawn maximum, enemy spawn maximum, or enemy spawning's speed on other mini bosses too, but I did not notice if it exists. I wouldn't know.
I can't.
Yay, 2 sack.
Storage. Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
Not enough obols to buy
Small sack followed with
the
good
palm, the large one anyway. Hello, Dionysus. I should have taken.
this too.
Honestly, yeah, I should have taken positive outlook there. Rare situation where that would have been optimal. That barely ever happens, to be clear.
Wow.
hmm
Oh, of course.
I never grew.
You know, you're right.
It should not have.
Once you reach the 200 or 220 HP threshold, depending on positive outlook rarity, it can start being better, yeah.
I suppose that you must hate the
Though either way, it's a bit inconsistent because it means you have to do the math what hits you can and cannot take, which I'm not a fan of. So even if sometimes it's theoretically better in... Yeah, sometimes it's better in theory, but in practice you wouldn't get much value out of it because to efficiently use it you would need to do mental math or pull out a calculator. Which honestly I'm not gonna do. Not for this.
I do. Wretched excuse for a father.
some disrespect. Observe.
Not even close. I thought I was taking 30 there. Guaranteed. Oh, wait. That's better. I've learned from yesterday, I think. I'm playing less garbage, I say as I immediately take a bloodless hit. Incredible. Hello? That was slightly early, but it's fine. I mean, if it's 0.5, you round up. Otherwise, you round down. Like,
Enough of you.
I know that part. I'm fine with that part. You do have to make sure you round in the correct spots, though. Like, you don't try to simplify calculations by compacting two calculations into one, when they should be when there should be some rounding done in between the two. Not even close. Okay, maybe my thumb missed the spacebar. That is possible. Would not diminish damage than what? Yeah, true.
What?
I know you.
Persephone.
There is no escape.
Goodbye, Father.
Yep. These three boons were important. Everything else was kind of mid. Everything else I say with 270 max health. Anyway. Very safe run.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share.
No, I'm pretty sure I just missed the spacebar on that last dash.
Such a tale. Listen carefully.
Also, you appear to be a bit behind unless you're typing slowly. Might want to refresh the page.
To hell with this place. It's got to be. I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you. Louts. Come. The underworld's power. Do not mess with me right now. A palm of power. They're armored. The chthonic key.
Athena, hello? Yeah, that makes sense. You did seem to be replying a bit late. Like, I had already started the following run when you were... when your GG message had just come in. That's about what I thought. Come on.
Goddess Athena.
Enjoy your lyric.
Of the goddess. Uh-oh. This one's back.
Just need Athena special now. Sick.
Wonder where I can use this.
Hello? What am I doing?
A centaur heart. Coin from the dead. Do nothing.
Yes.
Same reward.
I was interested by the palm right there, but I think taking this is straight up better. I am going to leave the Ares boon behind, only click the palm. My objective there was getting Athena, and I had a 1 in 2 chance of getting that, so I think taking shop there is better.
Further.
Come on, mate.
Your father's
I'll have.
a man out.
If I had seen any other gods, I probably wouldn't have done it. Also, bra moment. If I had not collected the attack yet, I probably would have bought the Ares there. I'm just not a fan of buying Impending Doom as as the only thing I want from Ares. Unless I already either have ME or at least have it open. If I have it open, then that's 2 boons I want to get from Ares, and if I don't have it open, then it's the last thing I need to complete my build.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
In this case, neither of those is true because I don't have Athena special. Don't benefit from this. Moving on.
I see you, Tartarus.
Again, only thing I want right now are is Athena special, I guess, and health, and I suppose a few more palms and impending.
Now we're
But
somewhere.
right now, all I want is an Athena special. If I get an Athena special, the run is basically done.
Burn flingers.
Done, affectionate in this case.
Just a bit longer. Time to collect.
I have money.
Steady now. Slam dancers. Hello, mates.
Okay, shop here. I am looking for an Athena special, as mentioned previously. I have a 1 in 2 chance of getting it. Perfect, guaranteed here. Mirthful End chance. Wonderful stuff. Okay.
Next time, gigantic gold.
Yippee. Yippee.
Bone rakers. Where now?
Yeah, I have ME already. I can start taking palms. Like, stacking up on them. The only thing I care more about, things I care potentially more about than palms would be Ares boons for impending doom or hearts.
Power of
Damn.
awareness.
That was a 1 in 4, by the way. $125 with the rare Doom Emmy. Crazy. Crazy for a win streak attempt.
Hello? Oh, great.
Yeah, getting all this stuff before even meeting Alerney is kind of a 1 in 8 or whatever scenario.
Right low.
Not exactly common. Possibly rarer than that.
Didn't work. Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
I still want impending. I cannot sell it off yet. This yarn is interesting. I could get ID rarity out of this. Sure, whatever.
We go.
Doesn't matter too much, but I have a bit of money to burn. Like, I don't need to be stingy on money entering Elysium here.
The fields of Elysium.
Yep, take Palm here. I want to save my yarn for Ares first of all. And second of all, keeping Palm chances high is good.
That eyeball, is that him?
On Merciful End. If your build is Divine Protection, then of course you don't care all that much about palm chances.
A palm of power.
Another one? Are you serious? Bra moment. Bra moment.
Stay dead.
Bruh. Once again.
Strongbows.
Wow, I'm playing badly. Flailing a stick around wildly. I thought these were armored for a second. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know I'm not drunk because I don't drink, but I may as well be at this point. With the mistakes I'm making. Dio around the corner, meh.
Tart and tasty.
Health good me safe. I want to keep my God pool clean, so I'm more likely to see impending from shop.
What do we have here? That's one more. Great shields. More coming.
Hello, Ares? Neuron activation.
Surprise in battle.
Yay, okay, build acquired, I just need palms now. Health wouldn't be bad either. Would appreciate some max health. Come on! There are 5 options, 2 of which I want a palm. I have 1 palm on my attack.
Theseus.
What am I doing? Dead Cell's soundtrack over Elysium gameplay goes super hard. It does have a similar vibe. Goodbye.
That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit. I'll take the service exit, thanks.
I can sell this now. Very clean build. Sure, fucking whatever. Not like I'm going to lose by that much ever, but I have the money to spend on it, so why not?
Ground floor. Oh no, not this.
Pomage. A lot of pomage in the shop there.
So it's really come to.
Glad I saved money.
After a moment.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find. Should
Oh
survive
my
for other
god.
windows.
Oh my god. Game's really taking the piss right now.
Maybe this way.
Well, the damage is good, but like, look at this palm distribution. Brother.
Not now.
But yeah, no, by all means, this is winning. I do not I do not I do not deserve to be win streaking if I somehow lose this.
Poisoned.
No amount of RNG should justify me losing here. Even with bad enemies and such.
Don't like the look of that big bottle over there.
Holy 1000 damage.
What even are those things? A moment's rest.
Safe.
I can't. Can't do that.
I'm not gonna lie, I am somewhat hoping for a 3-sack here.
Not yet.
But either way, I'll be very fine. Like, completely fine. Okay.
Save to storage.
Works for me.
Oh,
Sure.
this is my fight. No use. Chow time, boy. You hungry? All right.
The level 2 rare attack.
I owe you one, boy. Wow. Oh, of course.
I never.
You know you're right.
It should not.
Well, let's.
We're gone.
No, you're going home, not me.
Boy. You dare lash out against me like this, boy.
Swipe was slightly early.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight.
Okay, I have enough to one-shot. Good to know.
Understand then why I wear the helm of darkness. Darkness.
Yeah, I have enough to empty dash skulls. Probably by like 40 damage. I probably could still one-tap them even if I didn't have ME. I don't remember how much health skulls have, but I suspect it's by that much.
Darkness.
Whoops. Okay, well. Dumb mistakes. Classic.
I have something for you.
Sick.
I told you that.
Wait,
What?
I know you.
Just a second.
There is no escape.
Goodbye, Father.
Yeah, very solid. One too many-ish boons, but yeah. Otherwise, the perfect ME setup. And yeah, the palms too, but yeah. All of the boons you want. And urge to kill. Update the streak counter. 37.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place. Back to dust. It's got to be.
Hail, noble.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you. Fight. Just in time. That's settled then.
Hello, Athena.
Louts.
Damn.
There she is.
I take cast here. I'm sorry, Fnatic DP enjoyers previously me. But I'm pretty sure taking cast there is correct. Now, if it had been against attack exclusively, I would have taken BR, obviously. Because Athena attack doesn't benefit me. Unless you want to run Reversiful, which I'm currently not. I memed a bit last time about Reversiful and being usable, but like not in a streak context or a speed context. It's more like if it gets offered later on and it's your only DPS option, you can go for it. But it should never be your primary plan. Like, you'll see some... If you see some epic Ares special near the end of Elysium, and you don't have a better idea, you can take it. But outside of that type of situation, I wouldn't recommend Reversible End. Honestly, it's surprising how few Athena special list runs I've had this win streak.
This one was bound.
Or maybe I'm just maybe this is selective memory at play, but I could swear I haven't had that many. Whoops.
A palm on power.
Anyway, purple after party's great. Level 2 rare attack's good. No complaints here. Outside of like the lack of Athena special and the mere presence of Dionysus. But it's still definitely very playable.
Each exit has its own reward.
Athena here, it's a 1 in 3.
I think I hear the river. Kieran's shop.
Damn. Nope, you save money. I can buy stuff in End Shop.
The centaur heart.
Go here. I was tempted by the palm because it's still guaranteed to hit, but no, okay. Save money.
Well, this is
Save money.
Halt, son.
Come on, mate.
Your father's
I'll have to.
a man after. You bastard.
I definitely thought I was taking 13 there.
Impossible.
Yes. The ancient blood.
Buffered special.
Don't mind me, father. In the bag. Now we're getting something.
Need Athena special, nothing else. Only boon I'm looking for.
Bone rakers. Come on out. Who else? Okay. And we're off. Inferno bombers.
Hold up. There we go.
Slam dancers.
Gorgons, please. Cooperate, thank you. Athena. Okay, yes, lovely. I am still saving money, however, I think I can buy this heart. Surely I can get... Yeah, surely I can scrape together 23 obols.
I can use this.
I bet I can. Especially here. Okay, lovely.
Barge of death.
I can definitely get 23 pry in this room alone. Waste of 2 bombs. Nice one, me. Well done.
I can't.
6, special time.
Strength of the goddess.
Ares next. Incredible. Emmy is open. Also looking for Impending Doom. Dire Misfortune is a fine backup in the event I don't get either of those.
There's more. In the name of Hades. Where now?
Go here. Still looking for ME, though I did get Impending Doom.
Just tidying up a bit. Should come in useful.
Rip, Blinding Flash is a priority boon. There was also a possibility of taking Surefooting there. I'm unsure what was better. I'm pretty sure it's Blinding Flash, but I might be wrong.
Great.
Priority boons are good to take because they have a higher chance of appearing than other tier 2s. And also, impact your odds of seeing duo boons. Legendaries. Core boons and priorities are rolled before legendaries, and then legendaries are rolled duos, same thing. And then after the legendaries, the rarity of the non-legendary boon is rolled. That was a blue head bug. GG. One, two, three. Yeah. Got blue ME last run.
Good, no more heads.
Blue ME impending, though I only had a level 2 rare attack on that run. And no palms would ever land on it again after the first one. My impending was hella palmed though. That was funny. Wait, I am recording this, right?
The fields of Elysium.
Yes, yes I am. Right.
Bright swords. The eyeball, is that you?
I'd say this run's pretty good.
Nice try. I'll take it.
Incredible. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll hold up. Look at OBS. Chat scene. Where's the refresh browser when scene becomes active? Try now.
Which boons it going to be? Cheerios. Good enough to eat.
Athena's better here. 2% higher duo chance per slot. Lovely. Okay, so it was that. Probably was caching too much information or whatever. Like, had to keep track of the timestamps for previous messages. Though I could swear booting up OBS clears the cache of that scene. But maybe I'm wrong.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Or maybe cache is the wrong term. Whatever. I don't need DP. I have this. For footing. Take the unbombable.
Great shields.
Of course, I'd appreciate DP, right? It is the greatest boon for fresh file consistency play, but sure footing benefits me more. I can't pick up both Merciful and Divine Protection on the same boon anyway, so it doesn't matter whether I have two open or just one. I will have to choose in the end anyway. Jim, welcome on in.
Good, come on in. Flame wheels.
And me, never mind. At this point I may as well. It's just that sure footing earlier was better. Cool. This order. 3 to 4 versus level 2, you palm attack here. Damn. Urge to kill so I can sell.
Oh, wow.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step.
Theseus?
Hmm. Yeah, okay, calm down, dude. What am I doing? That is not what you're supposed to do there.
What now, fiend? Are you prepared to be sent screaming back to the hellish darkness?
Ow.
Damn you, fiend!
You and me, kid. No effect.
Lady Artemis!
Purge to kill, indeed.
The gods are helping him.
I love knowing how shields work. It makes certain sections of the game significantly less frustrating.
Who's champion now? I'll take the service exit, thanks.
So, stood the finest of Elysium.
I'll just take this detecting a pattern yet, Father. Ground floor. Oh no, not this.
There is an Ares boon down there. I believe that's the red color.
Melty. So it's really good.
After a moment.
Good. Now I just need to head out the
Look,
big
Obols versus Athena. I'm taking the Obols first. I want to buy the Ares boon to get a merciful enchant, then Athena to maybe get divine protection. Doing it in this order is optimal, I believe. In terms of average build. Though it might be a bit overkill. I think even with one of the two I'll be more than fine. Though the health situation leaves a bit to be desired.
Don't like the look of that big father over there. Looks like I'm clear. Need to keep looking down those paths.
Do I plan on buying one of these? I don't think I will get the money together unless I get sacked badly. I think this is more consistent. Rip.
They must have
Emmy?
lots of these.
There's Emmy. Lovely. I probably don't need to go over here, but I will anyway.
This one, I guess.
Probably don't need to, but I will. This is a very speedrun amount of health.
In the name of Hades.
Damn. Alright.
For a boon. Acquired taste.
The temptation of taking this heart is there, but I'm probably going to lose about as much, if not more, health in the process, so let's not.
All right. I owe you one, boy.
Yeah, no. Even with Epic After Party, I lose half of my health bar if I take any tunnel, and take more than, you know, this amount. It's not worth it.
Oh, of course.
I never.
You know you're right.
It should not.
Well, let's.
We're.
No, you're going home, not me.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the helm of darkness. Boy.
Do you need to play this well? Like, I can take my time. This is a speedrun amount of health, but not a speedrun setting, therefore I don't care about going fast. Take all the time you need. I have holy shield splitters aren't a problem. This is why I picked that boon up, mostly.
I think that you are an ignoble brat. Darkness.
Easy. Alright, I win this. I win this.
This. No more.
Not picking up the cast there is a misplay. Whatever.
You wish to anger me?
Perfect. That had already been hit by the pot, therefore it was safe for me to stand in the pot. Pots only deal damage to all enemies and or to all entities in range once. Anyway, that's one more.
I
told you.
wait.
What?
I know
Timing the deflect special on what?
there is.
If you mean on cast thrust, it's not that hard. There's a telling visual cue for it.
Goodbye, Father.
You just wait for him to throw at the second to start throwing out the second cast, and there you go, free deflect. Oh yeah, damageless dad too. You're right. Sick. Two more runs today, and then I might do a VOD review for someone.
Inspires fear and penitence, reminding us
There
of
are
the
2 VOD reviews that I have to do.
I, however, mean to tell you such a tale.
They asked for it via text, but I might just do it via video and then transcribe it. And then send over the subtitles for it or something. Should work much the same. Bad.
It's got.
Hail no.
I know you can't hear me all the way.
Oh, there's a consistent setup for chariots as well.
Hi there.
You position yourself approximately a special distance away. Then as soon as the chariot is done spawning in, you you attack once, like swipe, and then press the special button, and that works very consistently.
A centaur heart. Each exit has its own reward.
YouTube's transcription is a bit weird. It's gotten better for sure though. I don't think I don't think any such program is perfect, right? They're all gonna make mistakes, especially on Hades specific vocabulary.
They're armored. Coin from the dead.
And me, exactly.
The river. Kieran's shop.
Or even worse, Amy, so AMY.
The shield of light. Lance. Back to dust.
Or Emmy, like the Emmy Awards, EMMY. Ow.
There she is.
Amy, true.
The power of the gods.
Hmm. But no, unfortunately, I do not have any particularly good transcription. I don't know of any particularly good transcription programs. Either way, it's always best to read the output produced to make sure it doesn't contain nonsense, right?
The underworld's
Then only publish the checked subtitles. Captions. Yeah, that's what they're called, captions. Transcription rights. Those do exist. Holy thug trickle spawn.
a palm of power.
Hello, Athena.
In the name of Hades.
4 more Athena boons. Wait, no. She has 5 of them. You only need to... Given I have the cast failed, I only need to have 1 remaining for her to start offering... for her to start forcing legendaries and duos.
Well, this is
Looking good.
Halt Sagr.
So true.
Yes.
Come on, mate.
Father,
I'll have to.
a man out. Beg me for mercy, fool.
Shit. Meg delays, classic.
Why you? Impossible.
Got you. The ancient blood. Achilles might know what to do with this. Don't mind me, father. Broke out of Tartarus. Good.
Oh, sorry. Is Meg delays a trigger for anyone?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Inferno bombers.
So true.
Look what I found.
Money.
Next up.
Rich. Hey, man, Slam.
Bone rakers. More.
Almost there.
Slam dancers.
Yeah, probably. I likely will not need any more Obol rewards after that one. Outside of maybe Elysium, and even then I doubt it. Unless I go ham on End Shop here.
That'll keep me going for a bit. That's a problem. Until next time, gigantic organ head.
This looks like we're clearing out Athena again, yeah?
Burn flingers.
I wouldn't mind it, honestly. We've had a few too little of those so far.
I wonder where I can use this. Skull crushers.
Damn.
My blow. Strength of the centaurs.
Hello.
Cries of battle.
I seem to value special pumps far less than you do. I don't know whether that's fist bias or me being bad, but like I don't notice a difference really. Like it's slight. It exists obviously, but it's very slight. I don't see it. It's of course the best palm that you can get in the vast majority of situations when it's not the Doom, but
No effect.
I don't see it as a way of increasing my damage significantly. Damn. That's crazy. That was a KBM moment.
That's what you get.
Ow. That was a skill issue.
Can wash away my boons.
For example, you would probably buy this item, wouldn't you? Let's take this test case here. Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, I am rich.
Onward. In the bag. The fields of Elysium. Bright swords.
But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't think the 20 damage I got out of that was worth it.
Knight. All set.
I don't see the breakpoints. Where are they? It doesn't help with eyes at all. You need 150 to kill those. There's like special dash strike or something for eyes, but that doesn't really matter.
This one.
IMO.
Except you. You interrupt. You own. Always hits the spot. The Bull of Minos.
You come from.
Agreed on.
I will.
Wait.
I will.
Not a scratch. I beat the Bull of Minos. Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, Athena has run out of boons, I think. Never mind, she hasn't. Wait, no. Yeah. There's still bronze skin and one more, I forget. And the attack. So yeah, no, this was not forced. But still, glad to have both.
Great shields.
If the run wasn't free enough before, it is now free. Come on. Come on. Keep expecting to have enough damage on my empty dashes. It just doesn't work. I have a very empty dash heavy playstyle, it would appear. Yeah, no, welcome on in.
Chariots.
Bienvenue.
You're gone.
Holy shield, that's the one, thank you.
Who dies next? I'll just take that.
Health could be safe. I do care for palms as well, but I can
Strongbows.
get some high value ones in sticks. I don't care too much. Yeah, I don't care either way. I have divine protection, and that by itself is more than enough. Again, as long as I don't play like a dumbass. If I do play like a dumbass, then we might have some problems. But that's regardless of if I have DP or not. That's just generally true. Hey Angel, welcome on in.
Good enough to eat. Oh wow.
Vistara's insane, yeah? That's nothing new though. Vistara's kind of nuts. I have not, no. I haven't even really considered it, to be honest.
Take the service exit, thanks.
Like, I've never been a huge fan of FPS games anyway.
20 boons worth giving up. I can do this.
Neither TPS, to be honest.
Ground floor. Oh no, not this.
The melty.
So it's really good.
But no, I know many people like it, but I've not considered it yet.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Need impending? I forgot about that when I sold my cast. Whoops.
I can use
Yay.
God's given me strength.
Build is now up.
Let's see what's in here.
Yeah, that was the idea, but I had forgotten that I was missing impending. Not like it matters, I'm winning anyway, but still. I had not considered the consequences of my actions there.
Not yet. Don't like the look of that big bother over there.
Not the full implications of my actions, at least. Or consequences of my actions.
What even are those things?
What is this palm distribution?
Hope this can get me out of here. Need to keep looking down those passageways.
It genuinely does not matter. I would say first palm on the attack is about equal to impending.
A centaur heart.
Uncommon especially. Epic it's less of a debate. Like you want impending doom there more.
Right, boy.
Terrifying.
I owe you one, boy.
But yeah, either way, I had not considered everything that play implied. That's on me.
Oh,
It worked out fine though.
I never.
you know you're right.
It should not.
Well, let's see.
We're
No, you're going home, not me.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight. You'll understand then why I wear the helm of darkness. You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
That's right.
What you desire is impossible.
Like you would know.
I do, you idiot.
Thank you, Pillar. I definitely mistimed that special. Wait, Crystal? Hello, Voidstone. Thank you, DP.
Darkness.
Got you.
Let's show off this neat game mechanic. I can wait in the dialogue to have DP regen.
Ungrateful child.
Always a fun time.
Great. This. Let's have it out then, boy. I have something for you.
The fact that that does not kill, but an empty dash does is kind of crazy. GG's.
I told you.
Wait.
What?
I know.
Persephone.
Right, one more run for today, and then
Escape.
I'll either end or do the review. I'm not sure yet.
Goodbye, Father.
What a stacked build.
Few tales are
I mean, that one was pretty easy. DP even tanked a hit.
and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however,
But yeah,
need
neat
to tell you
nonetheless.
such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
Hello? Spacing?
It's got to be.
Hail no.
I know you can't hear me all the
Yep.
way you are, Goddess. But thank you.
Actually loaded.
Come try me.
And no, I'm not referring to the Artemis Legendary.
Fools. There she is.
Cast, thank you.
Lads. The underworld's power.
Health, thank you.
There's more. They absorbed my blow. The centaur heart.
Hello, Ares.
Uh-oh. This one was.
What a wild ride that would be if someone, for whatever reason, decides to try that. Like, among all of the bounties that I set up, it's the one that I think is the least likely to happen.
Like a thumb key.
Yeah, even 2 players, 1 controller is easier, to be honest. Not 2 players, 1 controller, 2 games, 1 controller would be easier. Though not by much, to be fair. more relying on the fact that you can tank some hits with divine protection in Hades 1 and can focus a bit more on Hades 2 therefore, right, for that reason. Yeah, true. Unfortunately for me, people in the Hades community aren't in their right mind, so maybe it will happen.
Mine.
Did you hear? Hades 1 no longer exists on mobile. Netflix wanted to... They wanted to have have only things that they own on their app. So technically, mobile Hades is a version that no one will ever get to play again, which is kind of sad. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure you just cannot play it anymore. I remember in SGG Cord seeing that some people had lost access to the game and were asking what it was, I mean, what caused that.
Dies in battle. More bloodshed then. That ought to keep me going for a bit. Well, this is awkward.
Hot.
There is something similar you can do through Steam, but
I'll have to
it's more of a play on your computer, but use your phone as a controller type of deal rather than a proper play on your phone.
I think not.
Steam has remote play, which means that you can use the Steam app to use touch controls, well, on quite a delay. It's like quarter a second, but still very much being felt. I do not see myself beating Fresh File on that.
Impossible.
Ah, yeah, remote. Yeah. It is very jank.
did it. The ancient
Like,
blood.
kind of works, but true.
How did you?
Honestly, though.
And check. Now we're getting somewhere.
That would be more accessible than the mobile bounty, since you don't actually have to own an iPhone for that to work, nor a Netflix subscription.
Almost there.
I gave it 2 tries a year back, and yeah, no, it's probably not happening for me anytime soon, but
All set.
it would be really funny to see it happen.
Onward.
Mobile version isn't accessible because Netflix wanted to only have things that they own on, like that they have intellectual property over on their app. Some econ thing, I could not tell you. But there is an actual reason. And because it's a service that it's contracts that they made in the first place, they are allowed to revoke them all they want. At least that's a Cliff Notes version I have. Ow. But yeah, no, it's not just Hades. They also took down a fair few other games from from their gaming page.
Yes. The marketplace here, huh?
Yippee, Athena. It is definitely better to keep money.
Just what I need. Sheer pride.
So true.
Come meet my blade. Wonder where I can use this. Bloodless.
What should the prize be? It's probably less difficult than a Hitless or Boon Purger, but I would say it's like 50 maybe. Because the delay is actually rough. Even if you know how to play with touch controls, cough cough Sophie, the delay is still kind of rough.
Power of Olympus.
2 to 3 rare, yes. I only have these two in the pool, therefore I'm going to take this. Reward is aura, it's so true.
Carry those for you, mate. Why not?
Oops.
Hello? Great. Like that. They're armored.
Are we talking about Nyanya here?
How many of these are there?
Nice blue head bug video game, thank you. I have not, no.
Good, no more heads. Really, go wash away my bones. Can't
Damn.
do that.
Hear me out.
That's one less bone.
Yay, got it.
Cheers,
The play paid off.
great shields. Should fetch me something. Tart and tasty.
Hello, D-Pum. Why did I buy this? I did not need to buy this.
Strongbows.
Brain fart. Ow.
I feel stronger. One's rearming. Bring it. Gods grant me strength.
Rita 4. This is rare, therefore you palm impending doom. Hey, Glue, welcome on in. Hey, Lee.
Flame wheels. Should be useful. Long spears. More. I'll pay for that. Oh wow. Theseus?
I deserve to take one axe swing there. Bad positioning on my part. GG easy.
You and me, king.
Ow. Very comfy indeed, yeah.
The gods are helping him. They say to never meet your heroes. I'll take the service exit, thanks.
A disappointing show for the bosses.
expectations are too high.
If I lose this, I don't deserve to play Fresh File, yeah? Like, I should just retire.
No, not this.
Heart is guaranteed on shop here.
The melting oil.
So it's really good.
After
Good.
Given the information I have.
Here and see what I can do.
Artemis?
Try this
I will
one.
take both mini bosses first. Ow.
It's no use.
Dumbass. Hello?
No way. Can't do that. Why do these vermin carry coin? That's the most gigantic vermin I've ever seen. Poisoned. Better. There's only one.
I heard about this.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep. A moment's rest.
Yep, just take both mini bosses first, I think. Ow.
Not yet. Not now.
Yippee. Good sack RNG today.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
Not enough for the heart, but it doesn't matter.
Delicious.
Lamau. Yeah, this is probably still better than Pressure Points Pum.
All right.
terrified.
I owe you one, boy.
I think my most memorable misclick has to be the one I did at the charity event I ran at. Really lots of lore 6. Where I presented low percent. I misclicked Athena cast over D-dash at the start. Something that has never happened before and will never happen again, probably. Of all places to happen, it had to happen at the event. Oh, it's just still damageless. Thick. Breaking the pot down there in the event he started dashing wildly. I think a problem many runners have, is they don't clear enough pots. Like they may be within swiping distance of a pot, but they don't do it because they're terrified it'll explode on their ass. Even though all you need to do is either start at the pot and then dash away from it, or use a standing strike, which and then walk slightly away. The hitbox doesn't appear immediately, though it does appear pretty fast to be fair. Anyway, yeah, that's 40. Sick. Right. Give me a moment then.